Today we're talking about Jurassic World Dominion, coming from director Colin Trevorrow, starring everybody from the last movie, and there's dinosaurs in it. From IMDb, the plot is stated as 4 years after the destruction of Isla Nublar, dinosaurs now live and hunt alongside humans all over the world. This fragile balance will reshape the future and determine once and for all whether human beings are to remain the apex predators on a planet they now share with history's most fearsome creatures in a new era. I can tell you right now that's not the plot of this movie. There are dinosaurs in Jurassic World Dominion, but they're merely in the background. You see dinosaurs, they do things, they attack our protagonists, but are they a main portion of the story? Absolutely not. I had a little hope for Dominion because Colin Trevorrow, the director of Jurassic World, a movie that I think is okay, returned to direct this one. Fallen Kingdom wasn't very good, it was directed by somebody else, so I had some hopes for this one. It was one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I thought that maybe we'd see dinosaurs clash with human beings, and that would be the main plot of the movie. After all, the first two films led up to this big cliffhanger of dinosaurs being set loose into our world, and yet this movie has absolutely nothing to do with that cliffhanger. Yes, dinosaurs are in Jurassic World Dominion, but if you took them out entirely, it wouldn't change the movie's plot. They are delegated to the background, unlike Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which focus a majority of their plots on dinosaurs. So I have no idea why they emphasize the cliffhanger so much at the end of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom if it doesn't mean anything anymore. And you know what they choose to focus this movie on? Locusts and this big evil corporation that wants to take over the world, led by a guy that looks exactly like Steve Jobs. It is one of the most boring plots I've ever seen for a blockbuster. Now, one of my biggest complaints with Fallen Kingdom was how similar it was to not only Jurassic World, but the other movies in the franchise that came before it. There isn't much creativity in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but at least I was entertained just like I was in the 4 films that came before it. In Jurassic World Dominion, I guess they listened to my complaints because this movie is in no way, shape, or form anything like the first 5, and therefore, it's one of the most boring movies I've ever seen, and I could barely get through this thing, especially in the first 30 minutes. There is only one scene that held my attention in Jurassic World Dominion. And that scene was, you guessed it, the motorcycle sequence. It's thrilling, riveting, everything this entire movie should have been, and yet Jurassic World Dominion, outside of that 5 to 10 minute action sequence, is really boring. When I said I wanted a different Jurassic World story, I didn't mean take all of the entertainment out of it. So the plot is a snooze fest. Of course, it's great seeing the legacy characters back in action in Jurassic World Dominion, but even they couldn't save this movie because they are tasked with stopping these locusts and this evil corporation from taking over the world. I cannot believe how atrociously written this script was. How can you make a movie so bad when you're given a layup for, at the very least, an exciting movie where dinosaurs are let loose in the free world? The villain is terrible. They did their best to make him look like Steve Jobs. I'm not sure why. And everything that made Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom bad returns here in Jurassic World Dominion. The acting, the dialogue, the directing, it's all complete crap. Oh, guess what? They throw in a dinosaur boss battle at the end, but wait, why is it there? It has nothing to do with the main plot. It's almost as if they forgot they were making a Jurassic World movie and just threw it in there at the last second to give the audience something fun to watch. But that wasn't enough to save this movie. I had already checked out at that point. This is truly the worst movie of the franchise. I am giving Jurassic World Dominion a 35%. It still boggles my mind that they completely ignored the cliffhanger at the end of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and opted to make this movie about something completely different. Why? There was a layup of a plot given to you at the end of Fallen Kingdom with dinosaurs roaming the world, attacking cities and towns, Remember that short film that came out about 2.5 years ago, Battle at Big Rock? That was supposed to be a preview of Jurassic World Dominion. Well, it turns out that that short film is 10 times better than anything in this movie. And not that long ago, they released the supposed first 5 minutes of Jurassic World Dominion online, where it begins with dinosaurs living in what looks like prehistoric times, and then it flashes forward to a T-Rex attacking a drive-in movie. Where was all of that stuff? That was way better than anything we got in Jurassic World Dominion. All I wanted to see was dinosaurs terrorize cities and towns, maybe have the protagonist go into these cities and save lives, protect the people from the dinosaurs, especially the dangerous ones. Maybe have another dinosaur villain attack the protagonist. Any of that would have been better than the plot of this movie. But of course, guys, if you also saw Jurassic World Dominion, what are your thoughts of it? Do you think it's not that bad, or do you think it's the worst of the franchise like I do? Let me know. And as always, if you are new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.